All right, we wish to simplify this expression here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get rid of all these radicals, okay? So I know this is the same thing as, so this will be a to the 7 over 12. And then this will be this thing, right, raised to the 4/5, right? So let me go ahead and just do to the 4/5. That's using the rule of exponents. The 4, this thing to the 4th, and then the 5th root, so it'll be 4/5. And then this will be a to the 2/3, okay? And then remember, there's like a hidden 2 here, right? When it's just a square root, there's a hidden 2. So this is going to be a to the 3/2. All right? And then this will be raised to the -6th power. Okay, so now let's see. Let me do a better job with that 3/2. All right, so let's go ahead and do this rule of exponent. So this will be a to the 7 over 12, and this will be a to the 2/3 minus 3/2 raised to the 4/5. Since these have the same base, you subtract the exponents. And then this will be raised to the -6th. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. We have a to the 7 over 12. And we need to get a common denominator between these two. So I know I can rewrite this as a to the 4 over 6, which is the same thing as 2/3, right? And then minus 9 over 6. If I were to multiply top and bottom by 3, that would be 9 over 6, and 9 over 6 is 3/2, right? To the 4/5 raised to the -6. Now we can actually subtract these, right? So this would be equal to a to the 7 over 12 times a to the -5 over 6 raised to the 4/5, and that whole thing is raised to the -6. Okay, so here we have a to the 7 over 12. And then when we have a number raised to a power, we can multiply the powers. So that's going to be times a to the -5 over 6 times 4/5 to the -6. And then this is equal to a to the 7 over 12 times a, so we multiply straight across. Well, actually, in this case, 5 over 5, they both have a factor of 5, so that would be 1. And then 4 over 6 is just -2/3, right? -6. So whenever we do multiplication and they have the same base, we add the exponents. So this will be equal to a to the 7 over 12 plus -2/3 raised to the -6. And then let's see, this will just be a to the 7 over 12 minus 2/3 raised to the -6. And then we can rewrite this as a to the 7 over 12 minus, so 2/3, if we want a common denominator of 12, we can do 8 over 12, right? 8 over 12 is the same thing as 2/3, right? Raised to the -6. And now we have a, so this would be -1 over 12 raised to the -6. So that'll be a to the -1 over 12 times -6, which is a, when we multiply these two together, -1 over 12 times -6, that would be positive 6 over 12, or a to the 1/2. So this guy reduced is just a to the 1/2, or the square root of a.